Hello children, I hope you are all happy and safe. Welcome to this special English hour. Here, every day, we will sing, dance, listen to stories and have lots of fun together. Are you ready to have fun? Then please stand up and join me in a dance.
All these animals in the zoo, all day long, what do? Walk, talk, study, no, they dance. All these animals in the zoo, how do you think do the snakes dance? They wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle and wiggle. All these animals in the zoo, how do you think do the penguins dance? They waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle and waddle. All these animals in the zoo, how do you think do the elephants dance? They sway. Sway, sway, sway and sway.
Children, I hope you all enjoyed the singing and dancing we just did. Now, I would like to ask you a few questions. Let us share our thoughts and ideas. Children, can you name a few modern technological devices around you? People use cars and vehicles. Technology has made life simpler. So children, today we will be talking about such technological inventions. Children, while learning a language, it is very important that we keep learning new words. I would now like to share with you a few new words. Please listen to me carefully and note them down in your notebook. We will come across these words in the lesson that we'll be reading today. The first word is rechecking. 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 The second word is accuracy. 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 The third word is fraction. 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 The fourth word is judgment. 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 The fifth word is blindly. 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 Children, let me repeat the words once again. Rechecking, accuracy, fraction, judgment, blindly. Children, we will come across these words in the lesson that we are going to read. Please look out for them and try to guess their meaning. Children, we will now be reading a very interesting lesson. The title of the lesson is Computers. If you have a textbook, please open to page number 51 and point to the words as I read. If you don't have a textbook, then please watch your TV screens and listen to me carefully. Also, look out for the new words that we just noted earlier and try to guess their meaning. Computers. You have learnt the mathematical operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. You can do sums which involve any one or more of these operations. You may also solve complicated sums which involve all of these operations. You can calculate the answers quickly if you use tables. But sometimes it is necessary to carry out very complicated calculations that involve very large numbers. At such times, mistakes are bound to occur in the calculations. Then you waste a lot of time checking and rechecking your answers. How can we avoid these errors and wastage of time? Children, what are the mathematical operations mentioned here? Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication are some of the mathematical operations mentioned here. Children, to solve different types of problems, we apply addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. Sometimes to solve complicated problems, we have to use all these mathematical operations. Children, what can happen when we are dealing with big numbers and have to apply all these mathematical operations? It may get very confusing and we are bound to make mistakes. And when we make mistakes, we spend a lot of time checking and rechecking to look for the right answer. So children, how can we avoid this wastage of time? Come, let's read further to find out. A computer is a machine that is an answer to all these problems. Computers can solve problems and carry out the most difficult calculations with amazing speed and accuracy. Computers can help us. Computers can work with big numbers and also process big mathematical operations. They work at a great speed and also give us accurate answers. Accurate means perfect answers. Computers can do several other things besides carrying out calculations. In fact, there are few things that a modern computer is not able to do. Computers have memory. That is, they can store a lot of data or information. They can keep words, pictures and sounds in their memory and give you the information within a fraction of a second when you need it. Modern computers can perform lots of functions apart from just calculations. They have a memory in which sound files, word files, picture files, everything can be stored. And when we want this information, we can also get the information out within a fraction of a second. That means within very less time. Computers can process the data or the information according to the instructions given to them. A modern computer can follow thousands of instructions within a fraction of a second. Only the instructions have to be given in a language that the computer understands. A set of code instructions written for a computer is known as a program. Writing a computer program is a specialized task. Apart from doing calculations, storing a lot of information, the computer can also process data. To process data, the computer needs instructions, and these set of instructions need to be given in a specific manner and in a language that the computer understands. So, a set of instructions used to help the computer process data is called a program. Writing a program is a specialized task. A computer on its own does not make judgments about the instructions given to it. It follows the instructions blindly. That is why the instructions have to be written very carefully. The instructions must cover every step involved in an operation. If you miss a step, the computer will not correct it. A set of instructions written for a computer to process data is called a program. A program needs to be written very carefully. Each and every step needs to be specified and clearly written, because the computer only applies the program. It follows the instructions blindly. It does not make any judgments. So, if any instruction has been missed or is incorrect, the computer does not correct it. It only follows what is given. One has to think carefully to imagine every step involved in any task. Let us see if we can imagine all the steps involved in a simple task. Suppose mother has asked you to buy vegetables. You have to divide this task into smaller ones. Going to the greengrocer's shop, picking up the vegetables you want and paying for them, coming back home. Then you have to subdivide these tasks into still smaller ones. For example, going to the grocer's shop. Take a bag for the vegetables. Take money for the vegetables. Start from your house. Walk down the street. Turn right or left. Walk down the street. Cross the street. Enter greengrocer's shop. Each of these smaller tasks can again be divided further into even smaller tasks. Try to do that choosing any one of the above steps. Thus, we see that computers are smarter than men, but it is men who do the difficult job of making them smart enough. So the next time you play a game on a computer or watch a video or obtain some information, think of the men who put in so many efforts to make it all possible. So children, here we learnt how a program is written. We learnt it with a simple example of the process to buy vegetables from the greengrocer's shop. We broke down the process into several smaller steps and wrote it down accurately and clearly. Programs for the computer also need to be written in the same fashion. The computer was invented by man, and to operate computers at the end of the day, we will always need a human being. So, while computers are very important, we can't leave a computer by itself. We always need a human being to operate it. Children, we learned some new words while reading the lesson. Come, let's have a look once again at them. Rechecking. means to check once again. Daddy was rechecking the expenses. Teacher was rechecking the papers. Accuracy means being perfect. Ram solves math sums with great accuracy. Ram hit the target with accuracy. Fraction. Fraction is a part of a whole. 1/4 is a fraction. Mother will be back in a fraction of a second. Judgment. Judgment means decision. The court gave its judgment. Father's judgment was right. Blindly. Blindly means without giving any thought. I followed my friend blindly. The horse followed its master blindly. Children, I hope this exercise where we understand the meaning of words and try to make simple sentences out of them was useful. This helps us remember the words better and also understand its meaning. Children, let's do an activity now. In this activity, you will be given different statements. You have to read the statement and decide if it is true or false. All the statements are related to the information regarding computers that we just read. Would you like to start? Then come, let's begin. Children, I hope you were able to mark whether the sentences were true or false. Computers can solve calculations with speed and accuracy. This is true. Computers have a memory. This is true. Computers can process data without any instructions. This is false. Computers need instructions to process any data. A program is a set of code instructions for a computer. This is true. If we miss a step in instructions, the computer will correct it. This is false. The computer will not correct the instructions. It will follow whatever is given to it. Children, let's do an activity now. In the lesson that we read, we learned how program instructions are written. We also saw an example of how the process of buying vegetables from the greengrocer's shop was written down as a program. Now, I would like to give you a simple process. On your screens, you will see the steps of how a plant can be grown. But all the steps are given in a jumbled fashion. You need to read the sentences and write them in the correct order. Would you like to give this a try? Then come, let's begin. Children, let's have a look at the answers. Take an empty pot is the first step. The second step is fill the pot with soil. The third step is put the seeds in the soil and cover it with more soil. The fourth step is water the pot and keep it in sunlight. Step 5 is take good care of the plant by watering it daily and add manure to it. So children, I hope this activity helped you revise how programs are written. Children, I hope you all enjoyed today's session. I would now request you to please make some time and write down what according to you are the benefits of using a computer. Children, till we meet next time, please take care. Bye-bye and stay safe.